Good morning. How are you doing? We are super excited to have you here. And my name's Dina, and we're going to be talking a little bit about how to really take care of your health with something natural that is phenomenal and doesn't have side effects. So, hi, Katie. How are you? And so, welcome. I'm Dina. So I'm actually really excited that you're here. We're going to be talking about how to manage your health with something natural that is really, really effective and easy to use, safe for all ages, and has been really a huge blessing in our family's life. So, what we're going to be talking about are essential oils. So they come in little bottles like this, and you can use them for just about anything. And some of the things that they've helped our family with is things like seasonal relief, uh, the common cold and flu, just supporting your body through that whole process and helping you recover a little bit more quickly, feeling better more quickly. You have the sniffles and just stuff coming out of everywhere and really uncomfortable. It's that something that you can reach for, you have on hand, and it makes all the difference. And it helps to speed up the process without causing horrible side effects. So we have been using oils for about 8 years. And I don't know about you, but I was working in the hospital as a healthcare professional and just kind of kept seeing how there were things that would work for some people, but in the long haul, those things quit working. And so it was kind of like, well, then what? What do you do then? And all those things also had a lot of side effects, which, those synthetics have blessed tons of people, and I'm not knocking that at all. But I was thinking, like, if I could do it the natural way and exhaust that. So a friend of mine actually introduced me to essential oils, and I was a huge skeptic at first coming from the medical field. I was like, that stuff's not going to work. Like, really? Until she used it on me. I had horrible PMS at the time that she put it on me. And I left. She's a colon hydrotherapist, so she rubbed some oils on my belly. Had horrible PMS. I was bloated, irritable, felt icky. My skin was all broke out. I left there, and after she rubs this voodoo snake oil stuff on my belly, right? And she's like, I've been trying to tell you about these oils forever. But so she rubs that on me. I leave. I go home about an hour later, and I'm like, I feel normal. Like, I'm not irritable. I don't feel bloated. Like, what the heck is that stuff she put on me? And so I call her and I'm like, hey, tell me more about that snake oil stuff. And she's like, I've been trying to tell you about this for like a year. And I was all, really? Okay, well, I'm ready to learn more, of course, And so then she said, well, I'm having a class tonight, and you're welcome to come and learn more about how to use them. I said, okay, great. Can I bring my mom? I brought my mom. My mom at the time had rheumatoid arthritis, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, hypothyroid. She was maxed out on all of her allergy shots. She'd had allergies for like 25 years and started getting anaphylaxis from the shots that they were giving her to regulate the allergies. And so then she also was pre-diabetic, and she was a mess. Like, she was such a hot mess at the time. And so we learned more about these oils, and we found out like they're 50 to 70 times more potent than herbs. We learned that you could put them either in a diffuser, or you could put them topically on your skin, or you could eat them. This brand is the only one that you can eat. Okay. Don't run to Walmart and try and get something that you can eat. They all say not for internal use on the back. So this is very unique and specific to doTERRA because they've done all the research and testing to make sure that there's nothing in there that's harmful. So definitely it's a blessing to have these ones because they are the best you can get in the world. The company works really closely with its growers and farmers to make sure that we're getting an extremely high quality, the best quality in the world, to make sure that there's no added anything. There's no tumbleweeds, there's no hormones and pesticides or anything like that that's going to be added to your oils. And so you're getting the best of the best, the cream of the crop, which is nice, right? So we, took home some oils that night, and little by little, my mom started coming off of her medication. She noticed that she didn't need any of her medications anymore. And hi, Katie. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Awesome. Welcome. How are you doing?
Good, thank you.
Uh-huh. And how's the family? They're good?
They're good.
Awesome. Well, welcome. Let me know if you have any questions or need to add anything in here. I'm blessed to have you on here with me. Anything specific that you want to learn about today, Katie?
No, I just found the topic interesting, so I just wanted to see how I can incorporate copaiba and learn a little bit more.
Awesome. Yeah, for sure. Copaiba is a new one for us, and it is wonderful for neurological issues and for discomfort. So we've been using copaiba for pain kind of stuff. Like we've been moving, our backs are hurting from lifting boxes and that kind of stuff. So we've been like putting the copaiba underneath our tongue, and that really helps to facilitate, like get rid of some of that discomfort that's in the back area, especially the lower back from lifting all those boxes and stuff. So I do use the copaiba as well on my stepmom. She has like a shaking disorder, like Parkinson's, and it's really helped to calm her. A lot of time Parkinson's causes like a lot of anxiety, blood pressure fluctuations, and that kind of stuff. So it's been helping her to relax and be calm and not have those like roller coaster blood pressures and that kind of thing. So it's wonderful for that as well. I know that they've used it too for kids for focus because it's got that whole neurologic component with it. And I've also seen them use it for like memory as well. So it's a wonderful oil to have on hand. I've been having a lot of fun with that one. We've been passing it around at classes, and we have them either put it under their tongue or hold it to the roof of their mouth. Of course, they look really silly, sucking their thumb. But a couple minutes later, they're like, I don't have any pain. What is this stuff? So it's a great oil to have on hand for those, weird aches and pains that just kind of are stubborn, that hard to get rid of. Some of the other things that you can use your oils for, like I know right now we are in the middle of flu and cold season, and one of my favorites to use year round, after especially working in the hospital, you just want to really protect yourself and make sure that you're not being exposed to, and when you are exposed to, you're not catching every germ that comes your way. And so we've been using On Guard and daily, bottom of the feet, or, if you can't get to your feet, you put it behind your ears, you can put it on the wrists. There's 7 really good spots that you can use your oils. I even like to put a drop on my finger, and then, get any there, and then I'll even like put it on the top of my head if I'm like really in a pinch and I want it to go systemic throughout my whole body really quickly. I'll just drop it up there, and especially if it's something neurologic too, like I like to use the top of the head. Focus is a big issue for me, so I like to use lavender and frankincense. That helps me focus. Also, Balance is another good one. It's a blend, and it's really good for focus. Has a lot of neurological oils in that as well. Let's say you're needing a little bit more energy. Then you can use like frankincense with some peppermint, and that really gives you a huge boost. A friend of mine, Connie Boucher, she introduced me to this whole concept probably about 8 years ago. She was like, yeah, you need a little energy boost? Just spray a little peppermint and frankincense under your tongue. That'll kick you into gear. It's like having 9 cups of coffee. And I was like, oh my goodness, she is so right. You're like, feel like you're going, man. You feel like you are ready for pretty much anything. So that's been great. Let's see. How about if you have issues with seasonal relief? Okay. You have issues where you are really struggling with the pollens, the grasses, the molds, and that kind of thing. There is a combination of oils that we like to use, lemon, lavender, and peppermint together. You could put it 1 drop of each in water and drink it. You can rub that on the back of your neck. You can put it in a diffuser and diffuse. And then you have a wonderful, nice histamine reducing combination. Plus it helps to reduce a lot of the mucus that's formed in the body as well, and in the face and sinus cavities. Also, it helps with sweeping all the junk out of the body as well. So if you're struggling with lots of that kind of issue, this is a great combination of oils to use. I've even had really good results with getting rid of like molds and stuff with oregano. And oregano is like our like big guns, helps to get rid of bacteria, fungus, and mold wherever it may be. There's even studies that have shown that you've set up a diffuser with the oregano in it. So diffuser, put the drops of oregano in and let that go. And that cuts down the mold in the home too. So if you have a mold issue in the home that you're trying to work on and get rid of, this is a great way to combat that as well. Had several people have really good results for that. We have another blend called Deep Blue. And this one's for discomfort relief, minor aches and pains that we get, like maybe, we went out for a jog and came back and where our muscles are a little sore, or you have like a little bit of like knee discomfort, whatever it is that is, kind of bothering you on a regular basis too. This is a great one to use topically right on the area that is bothering you. So we've been using this on our back as well, especially for all that moving. Anybody have any digestive discomfort? I know if I eat something that doesn't agree with me, sometimes I'll get heartburn. Sometimes it's like a little bit of reflux, gas or bloating, constipation, diarrhea, anything like that. My go-to for any of those is the Digest Zen. And I'll just put a drop on my belly button, and that really helps to soothe a lot of that just icky feel. I even love this one at like Thanksgiving and Christmas, so I tend to kind of overeat. And you have that whole like tsunami going on in the gut. Just 1 drop on the belly button, and you're like, oh, okay, I can eat again, which is really cool. So now I don't know about you, but if there's any kind of respiratory issues at all, Breathe is a wonderful blend for that. And it's like to take a couple of drops of the Breathe. Go ahead and do it. So put a couple drops in your hand. And then rub your hands together. Make like a little tent. Breathe in through your nose 3 times. And that just, it just opens up the airways. It feels so good. And you still have a little bit on your hands, okay, for just a minute. You rub that in and then make like a little cave and suck in with your mouth. You can actually taste it. And what that does is that's going in and attaching to your lungs and helping to open up that respiratory tract. You could take whatever's left and just kind of rub that on the chest Now, when I get a cold and I'm not like feeling 100% with my respiratory function, I take this breathe and I put it on my chest every 30 minutes or so. I do that whole thing. Breathe, put it on my chest. Sometimes I'll put it in a diffuser. I have a diffuser behind me over here. And then that really helps to like open up those airways, get me breathing better, feeling better. And it feels like it's like that. So that little cold and flu thing went around at our house, but I was the only one to kind of get it. I got a little bit of a scratchy throat. I started with my On Guard right away, and sure enough, never got the whole thing. So it kind of just became a scratchy throat, and the next day it was gone. So I do my On Guard like every 30 minutes as well. Anytime I have anything that's like needs immediate attention, every 30 minutes I'm using an oil. Oils don't stay in the body very long, so your body uses them and then it's like, it's gone, I need some more. So it's a great tool to have, but you have to be really consistent and frequent with it. So to get the best result, I mean, you're going to get a result, but it's to get the best result and to get over it really quickly. This is what's worked for me. So I just want to share that. So how about sleep? Anybody have issues with sleep? Yeah, sometimes sleep can be very elusive, right? It's very hard to get. So we have lavender essential oil, which is great for feelings of anxiousness. It helps to calm the body so we're in a nice restful state. A lot of times we have this like, our brain just doesn't want to shut down. We're exhausted, we get ready, we get in bed, we're all set, we lay down, and then we're like wired, like you just had a cup of coffee, So this is a great tool to have on hand to relax. Also good to put in the diffuser. So if you want to stay asleep for the whole 8 hours, that's an 8-hour diffuser. So it just diffuses all night long. I have this set up in my room in another diffuser, and it just goes constantly. So that way when I'm in bed getting ready to relax, I'm like, my head hits the pillow and I fall out. It stays asleep, which is nice. Lavender is also really good for not only the calming, but skin. So anything to do with like skin issues, it's helped tremendously for me with like some of the dry skin or peeling skin. Sometimes I'll get some breakouts, and the lavender is one of my go-tos. I also like the tea tree oil, the Melaleuca. So I like to put them together, and that really helps with the skin. Frankincense is another one that's really good, and that's great because it also helps the wrinkles, because I don't want any of those either. And we want to stay really nice and ageless, okay? So no matter what it is that you're working on, whatever your health issues are, I would love to help you out and help you learn what is the best avenue for that that's natural. And we give lots of support, lots of help with learning how to utilize your essential oils first before using other routes, which is really nice because they don't have the side effects, which is phenomenal, right? We don't want a whole bunch of, bad things happening in our body. And so for me, it's been a huge blessing to be able to have this arsenal, not only for me and my health, but for my kids and my family. We've used them on our pets. We've used them on kids, babies. I mean, you name it. Right when they're coming out of the womb, we use frankincense. So there's no person too young to use essential oils, no person too old to use essential oils. They're 100% safe, they're effective, and they have a very powerful effect in the body. So overall, it's just a win-win, and it's been such a blessing to have these on hand. Now, so no matter what it is that you're dealing with, we can deal with 90% of these health issues just by using our essential oils. So I have a goal to maintain good health until I'm elderly, and how I'm going to do that is I'm going to utilize my essential oils every day so that I can be the best human and have the best health possible. Okay, because If I take care of me, then I'm able to take care of my family. If I don't take care of me, my kids model what I do, then they're not going to be taking care of themselves, and we're all going to be broken down, and I don't want that. So another thing I wanted to show you is this cool little bracelet my friend makes. It's a cute little like pearl beads, but there's 2 lava beads on here which hold the scent of the oil. So you can take your favorite oil and put that on there, and it holds the scent for 2 to 4 days. And so this is great. So my daughter was having like a lot of test anxiety, and so we would utilize something like this for being able to wear that to test, put those oils that calm and help with test anxiety, and then she can just smell her wrist and have an instant calm. This works great for someone who needs focus, who is stressed out, who has anxiety, anxiousness feelings, those kinds of things. You name it. Even like the cold and germ thing, great for that as well. So you have an instant like, oh, okay, let me get another dose right here, So it's really cool. And my friend, she sells these for $25. So this is a cool little bracelet. She has a whole bunch of different ones that I have here. And if you're interested in any of these, just let me know. Okay. Different sizes. If you need one special made or have a certain color that you're looking for, let me know. We can definitely get that made for you. Some are smaller beads, some are larger beads. I love the turquoise and the pink. So yeah. So this is a great way to utilize your oils and have those on hand all day too. So if you're someone who is needing help, you've never used an essential oil, don't know anything about them, I would love to help you get started and guide you in the right direction. Learn more about you, see what it is that you actually need, what's going to work for you, your family, and get you plugged into our team. We have an amazing team, tons of moms and families utilizing essential oils for several different avenues. We have upcoming classes that we teach on a regular basis. We have a whole YouTube channel. You name it, we have access to it, and we want to help you get started and get you on the path that you desire, because you're very important, and you're the mom, and you're the one taking care of the family. And so your role is super important, and we need to make sure that you're taken care of. So we'd love to help you out. And there's going to be a link here at the bottom of this video, and you're going to go ahead and click that link. That helps us get more information about what it is that we can help you with, and that way we can direct you to the right area. And we look forward to hearing from you. You have a wonderful day.